started now. The kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
I'm wondering.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Here we go.
But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week one, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week one, guys still have to practice. They still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
Buying time to his left. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the version.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week one. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down with Pickett. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Gotta go.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first. Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Mixon with a first down carry. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Our first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Quick slant caught by Chase. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. McPherson's kick is good. And that will make it 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's the leading rusher amongst rookies last season, Najee Harris. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pickett to throw on first down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got... What these defenses throw at it.
6-0 our score after one. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
We're going to just keep this line on the loop because we say it so often. First down, Tyler Boyd. He's thrived in a high-volume role for the Cincinnati Bengals, averaging almost 80 catches and 950 yards a season over the last 4.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Burrow. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Here we go.
A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. Burrow will throw. Being chased out left. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. McPherson's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And he's off to a very poor start. 2 passes, 2 interceptions. We'll try and see if he can complete a few to the good guys here as he starts first and 10. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 23. Harris starts the drive on the ground. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Back to throw. Pickett. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Pickett now on first down. And here's Freiermuth again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. On second down, this is Harris. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 50 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking at mid-season form here in the opener. First down, and they go back to Harris. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Pickett back to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Now Burrow down around his goal line. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, first and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Miles Jack with a big-time hustle play there as he backs the offense up. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. On 4th down, Drew Chrisman on to punt. And back deep, Gunnar Olszewski. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. From the 30 on 2nd down, Pickett. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Throwing on 3rd down, here's Pickett. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Going for the deep ball, and too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett setting up the screen. Harris. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action Week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. Best part about his game, got his team on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Pickett back to the air on 2nd down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down, it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Kenny Pickett and the Pittsburgh offense set to go to work once again. And that first half was nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in rhythm. And we always think of short passes. I think of jet sweep.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Pickett. Now he's flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Pickett now, 3rd and goal. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth from 6 yards away. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays at your camp.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And a line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now Burrow. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a... Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he's going to have the Bengals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Steps away. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
They go play action with Burrow. Pressure comes and down he goes. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And whatever adjustments they made at intermission, they're working, because the first half they didn't look so hot. Now they seem to be clicking.
And you know me really well, partner. A lot of the time I like to downplay the idea of adjustments. Maybe it's just they executed better. But in this case, I think you're right on to something. They look so much sharper, so much better. They obviously saw something they needed to change, and they did exactly that.
Change is working right now. Pickett sets up play action. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Pickett to his tight end Freiermuth for the Steeler first. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Pickett. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Pickett to throw on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be...
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins, 44 yards. And the Bengals have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Out to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Quickly into the hands of Fuller. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Got a man complete. It's Fuller again. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On the give, this is Harris. And he's got some space. It's rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Off-play action. Pickett. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. First and 10. Here's Pickett. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on that and diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Boswell's kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. It'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 30.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
3. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Inside handoff to Mixon. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Mixing up the middle. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets them up 1st and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Gotta go, gotta go.
They'll give it to Mixon. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading